contracts for prosecuting attorney. We're not sure if anyone's gonna be here for 80, it's just a placeholder.
I'd like to add something to the 8F. What would you call it, shoot. Anyway, the amount that can be spent without the council's approval, what would you call that?
Discretionary spending?
Maybe discretionary spending.
Is there a concern?
Yes, yes there is.
And I have a resolution, you can pass that along. It's just the chief of police came upon a grant, and we just need a resolution to go along with the grant when we make application. It's for in-squad computer. It's a 50-50 federal grant, so we're gonna try for that.
Part of the consent agenda, or?
Could be wherever.
That's 6B. Resolution 2014-087.
Anything else?
Move to approve the agenda as amended.
Second. Motion by Mr. Funky, second by Mr. Hamsey. Questions or comments? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Number 3, approval of minutes. 3A, regular meeting, November 10, 2014. See attached.
I think on the page 2, there's, it's talking about Nathan. He's currently employed as a security officer at Mayor Health Systems. That would be Mayo.
It should be Gunderson,
Is it Gunderson or Mayo?
not Gunderson.
I thought it was Mayo. I'm sorry.
But anyway, it's not.
He's in
Mayo.
lacrosse.
It was in the cross too.
Yeah, I think
Well,
he's,
St.
That would be
Francis is
Skemp,
Mayo.
then, right?
Yes.
I
Mayo-
thought he was
Mayo
at
Health
Gunderson.
Systems at Skemp.
I thought he was a Gunderson, but definitely not mayor. Spell check, gets you every time.
Yeah, they will.
Well, it's spelled right.
Other than that, move to approve.
Motion by Mr. Dahl, second by Mr. Colvinson. Any questions or comments? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Number 4, appearance of interested citizens. Appearance of interested citizens. Last call for appearance of interested citizens.
Susan, anything?
Wrong city for me.
Disinterested?
You're still a citizen.
We'll move on. Number 5, notices, communications, and announcements. 5A, 19th Annual Parade of Lights, December 13, 2014.
Weather permitting, they'll all be up, won't they? Are all the poles here?
Yes. They're trying to get them all in place by December 5th. That's Norman's goal.
Will they have the Christmas lights on?
I doubt it. It's possible. We have to build some brackets to hold our existing ones in place. And so they're working on fabricating those.
Do we get the latches in?
Yeah, we need to get those in. I don't think that's gonna be the hardest part. There's like a slot deal that they gotta get in there. So they're working on it. If it's not by, well, this is the 13th. I think think there's a chance I'll have it in by then.
Is Copperidge manufacturing that too, or Condy? Or?
Quantity maybe, but our guys might be able to make it work. They just need that locking mechanism. If we can do it, then obviously we'll take care of it, but if it's gonna take a little monking around, then they'll probably go to Condi's.
And the company will be responsible for that too, the Lake Pole Company?
No, because that's our ad.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
Okay.
We bought the poles with ground fault interrupters on them, flagpole holders that were an extended size, and flower holders. So all of that is, anything
Okay.
else beyond that is a
Okay.
tax.
Okay.
So the flower holders are clamped on the, is that a bracket that goes around?
You know, they
Slide
slide
in
in,
those channels,
there's channels on the sides of the pole.
there's
Oh,
a channel
okay.
with a, like a dog that locks in like this, and then that'll hold the pole out.
Yep.
So you can move them up or down, or.
That's good, you know.
Move on to the consent agenda. Questions or comments on the consent agenda?
Move to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Dahl, second by Mr. Bunky.
I guess my only question is with the police grant, I'm assuming it's just a formality, that was something that he had kinda in the budget already, or?
No, but he has, fine money.
Okay. I didn't know how much we were talking, so it's.
Yeah, it'll be within his budget.
Okay. Good question.
All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes, thank you. Number 7, public hearing, there is none. Number 8, general business, we're gonna skip straight to 8B. Consideration of approving tentative labor contract agreement for IBEW Local 160, Public Works Director Jeff Copley to receive same terms and language as specified for AFSCME Local and the non-union staff. January 1st, 2015, December 31st, 2017. Increased benefits, $35 a month, 2015, 2016, 2017. Wage rates, increased rate grid 2%, 15, 16, and 17. Above terms were ratified by Local 160.
We went back and forth with his, union steward today, and, he just finally sent me the final contract language, which was amended. He had kind of a different format, so we got them all together, but it's the same contract language.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Hansi, second by Mr. Dahl. Any questions or comments? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes, thank you. 8C, consideration of taking action, completing appropriate documentation on the recommendation of the Economic Development Authority regarding several flood recovery loans. The following list represents the documentation that the 5-year term has been met. 75% forgivable installments, $100,000 has been applied. And the next installments, 2 of 5 of the 20% forgivable amounts shall now be forgiven, with the remaining balance to be forgiven in equal installments until said balance is at 0, at which time the collateral assignments applied to the property affected may be removed. Approval of resolutions 2014-081, 2014-082, 2014-083.
It's been a number of months, Steve, since we've had these in front of us. Would you mind going through that whole loan program in detail?
Yes.
Starting on.
I will.